everyone, this is Shalu. Welcome to my channel where I post book related videos. In today's video, I am going to review Dusk Over the Mustard Fields by Ranjit Pawar. The book is published by The Browser and I must congratulate them for bringing out a book which beautifully depicts the rich cultural heritage of pre-partition Punjab. It is a well-researched novel set in the village of Saniwal in colonial Punjab. It starts in the pre-partition era but ends with the traumatic partition of India. The novel traces the story of Nimmo, who is the daughter of the village Jaildar. Despite being born in a privileged family, Nimmo's life turns for the worse when she gets married to an army officer, Hukum Singh. Her husband doesn't care for her as he doesn't find her beautiful. Also, she is uneducated and so unable to fit in the army way of life. From a carefree youngster, Nimmo is reduced to a confused, helpless woman. To add to her miseries, she is unable to conceive in her 2 years of marriage. Hukum Singh marries again to Hansa, a beautiful and educated woman. Humiliated and forlorn, Nimmo is left behind with her in-laws in the village. But here she suffers brutish exploitation at the hands of her lecherous brother-in-law Bachna. Losing all hope, Nimmo resorts to black magic and manipulation to reclaim her husband. But destiny has another twist in store for her. Will Nimmo be able to ward off the miseries that have befallen her? Will she eventually find happiness? Will she find love and compassion in this male-dominated world? I will not reveal any more details. For finding out more about Nimmo's story, you will have to read this beautiful book. The novel offers a glimpse into the pre-partition Punjabi society. It highlights the pathetic situation of women in a male-dominated society. Irrespective of their caste, creed or religion, the women in this novel are perpetually victimized and exploited by the men in their lives. It also lays bare the hypocrisies of the society, which has different rules for men and women. The novel also puts spotlight on the lives of Indian officers in British Army. In an attempt to please the Britishers, they often resorted to imitating them and looked down upon their own people and culture. Through Nimmo's story, the author presents the social, political and cultural landscape of Punjab as well as their traditions, customs, songs and rituals. The author's familiarity with the rural life is evident in the narrative. Hindu, Muslim and Sikh families live together in harmony in this village since generations, but the impending partition changes everything. The author has vividly described the turmoil of the rural Punjab during the pre-partition years. She deftly describes the pain, trauma and tragedy of the partition, which uprooted and killed millions across the borders. I was pleasantly surprised with this book. It is an excellent read with great attention to detail. I absolutely relished reading about the lives of people living in rural Punjab during the early 20th century. The characters are real and well developed. The narrative is well paced and provides a refreshing peek into the past. Nimmo's tragic story brings tears to the eyes and you keep on reading hoping for a happy ending for her. The book is hard to put down once you start reading and it can be easily completed in a day or two. This beautifully crafted story touches the heart and is a pleasure to read. I will highly recommend this book to anyone who is passionate about women-centric stories or who loves reading about traditions, history and culture. I will give this book 4 stars out of 5. So this was my review of the book. Have you read this book? If yes, do share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you have liked this video, please like, comment and share. If you want to see more bookish content like this, do subscribe to my channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Until my next video, bye and take care.